For millions of years, the human story has begun in the same way, in the warm, dark silence of a mother's womb. It is the most complex biological engine on Earth. But what if 30 years from now that story changed? What if the journey of life no longer required a human body to host it? By 2056, the line between biology and technology may blur forever. Today, we explore the science, the ethics, and the reality of artificial wombs. To understand where we are going, we have to look at the perfection of what already exists. The natural process is a series of impossible milestones. It begins when two microscopic cells meet, and an internal clock instantly starts ticking. Inside that tiny dot, cells begin to divide with incredible speed. One becomes two, two become four, then eight. This isn't just growth, it's organization. Every cell already knows its destination. Some are destined to become the protective barrier of skin. Others organize into the muscle that will move the body. Some build the brain that will eventually think and dream. As the blueprint appears, the early spine forms and a heart beats for the very first time. An artificial womb doesn't just need to hold a baby. It needs to replicate this entire, delicate orchestration of life. The scientific term is ectogenesis, gestation outside the body. We aren't starting from scratch. Today, biobags are already being tested to save extremely premature lambs, providing a fluid-filled environment that mimics the mother's amniotic sac. By 2056, the goal isn't just to save preemies, but to provide a full-term biosync. This would involve synthetic amniotic fluid, constant filtration to remove waste and provide perfect nutrition, biomechanical placenta, a sophisticated interface that handles gas exchange, just like a mother's lungs, acoustic mimicry, piping in the muffled sounds of a heartbeat and a human voice, because we know babies begin learning long before they are born. The idea of an artificial womb can feel cold or unnatural, but for many it represents a medical miracle, eliminating high-risk pregnancy. For women with heart conditions or other health risks, technology could remove the physical danger of childbirth. Solving infertility, it offers a path to biological parenthood for those who cannot carry a child. Total environmental control. In an artificial womb, there is no risk of accidental exposure to toxins or viruses. The blueprint of life, the transition from a cluster of cells to a fetus with potential, can be protected in a perfectly sterile environment. But if we remove the mother from the equation, do we lose something essential? Humanity has always been defined by the physical bond between parent and child. If a baby is born from a machine, how does that affect the spark of connection? We must ask, who will have access to this? Will birth become a luxury service? And what happens to our definition of natural? As we've seen, every person you've ever met started as a single microscopic moment. If that moment happens in a lab rather than a living body, does the journey feel different? In 30 years, we may have the technology to grow a human life from cell to soul in a synthetic cradle. But no matter how advanced our machines become, they are simply trying to replicate the miracle that already lives within us. The journey of life is a story of potential, the potential to walk, talk, fail, and succeed. Whether that journey begins in a hospital, a home, or a biopod, the result is the same: a new human being ready to leave their mark on the world.